Hey, let's talk about something that most people rarely talk about. And this has to do with soul ties. Soul ties is when you have a deep connection with someone, and that could be emotionally and spiritually, and in most cases, even physically. So, soul ties don't always have to be bad. Although most times when we hear about soul ties, we would think it's in a bad place. But there are positive soul ties and healthy soul ties that are actually good for both individuals. But if you're in a negative soul tie, yeah, that could be really draining, especially when you see that you're drained around this person, you're anxious. But even though you're anxious and drained, you still want to be around this person because you feel really connected to this person, but it's not a healthy one. And you don't have a self-identity without this person. But let's just say you're no longer in a relationship with this person and you want to break that soul tie. How are you going to go about breaking that soul tie that is negative? First of all, that is a bond that was not ordained by God. So I would say that you acknowledging that you're in a soul tie with this person is the first step. And this is important because you cannot break any bond or you cannot solve any problem when you're not aware of that problem. So when you know that and you acknowledge that, that is the first step. Secondly, you give it to God, and God is the one person that can help you break that tie. I know when we break from relationships, it could be really hard. And soul ties aren't only done from romantic relationships, just from your interaction and bonding with people. Could be friends. You could have built a soul tie. But when you have sexual relationships with a person, that is more intense, and it could, be there for a really long time because of the power of sexual relationships. So take it to God. You know that God never ordained that relationship, and just tell him that you want him to help you break this, help you take away the memories and all of the pain that has come from this soul tie. What you need to do next is to prioritize self-care, prioritize taking care of yourself because it's really important. This is going to help you break that. Try new hobbies and just try new things, do things that are good for you intentionally, and this will help you break the soul tie. The next thing that you should do that could help you break that soul tie is by spending time with positive people. This is not the time for you to hang around people who are not positive, or people who remind you of that person, or people who still expect you to be with that person because of the identity that you have built around this person. So you have to surround yourself with positive people. Okay. And I would say after God, this is something that's really important. And that would be forgiving yourself and forgiving that person. Because you gave access to that person to come into your life, into your soul, into everything about you, you might actually feel some kind of resentment towards yourself and towards the person. But please forgive that person and forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself, forgiving that person especially, is not really about them. It's mostly about you. It gives you the power to be able to go free and, live your life to the fullest because you've decided to let go of all the things that you were holding on to. So when you don't forgive someone, you're still holding on to the things that happened in the past. And when you're still holding on to the things that happened in the past, then you're still holding on to that person. So you're still bonded. So if you have to forgive yourself and forgive that person so that you can move on. Soul ties, they're not really. If you're in a positive one, I'm really happy for you. If you're in an unhealthy one, if you follow these steps, you would be able to break free. Okay? Remember that you're not alone. A lot of people are in soul ties with people that they shouldn't have been with. And it could be really hard. So because you're so used to this person, that you're so familiar with this person, in movies they make it look like it's this flame and it's like, oh my God, I'm in love with you. It's so nice in movies. But in reality, if you're in an unhealthy soul tie, it's a very hard and I'll say it causes a lot of hurt, okay? It can really hurt you and it can be very dangerous. And soul ties are something that people can carry into the next relationships. And because it could be trauma-based, they carry that trauma into the next relationship or into the next friendship or marriage or whatever it is. So you will need to let go of all that toxicity and all that heaviness, because you deserve good things, and those good things can be yours as long as you become aware of your situation and you're ready to break it. If this video resonated with you, I speak on topics like this. I speak on faith, I speak on relationships, healing and trauma. There's so much more to learn in my other videos. So please subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.